So to do clones on CapCut, because that's what I mostly edit on, you go to, so let's just pull up a random clip, right? So let's just use this one, right here. So I'm gonna split it until like it ends, right? I delete the rest of the clips and then I just delete the ending. So yeah, I just removed the background first because that's honestly what the most needed part is. And so let's export this and then let's press done. Let's do new project. Let's open up the background that we have. Let's do this. Let's do overlay, add overlay. Where was the video that we just did? Yep, right here. So if you want, I already removed the background, so it doesn't really matter at this point. I duplicate it twice because this is gonna be the main thing, so we can move it around and whatever. But how about first we just let's start up a new one. Wait 1 sec. So yeah, sorry, that was just really messed up. So let's retry that. So I open up a random background and I go to overlay. I add an overlay, and let's take this one, right? And we wanted to split this one and until right now. Yeah, now. And so it should look like something like this. And so let's take this clip. Let's shorten it up so it can fit the clip. Shorten it up. Alright, right here. So first, what you're supposed to do, let's just zoom it in because we don't want to see it yet. We don't want to see the background yet. We're gonna go to remove VG, and then you're gonna press on chroma key. You're gonna move this thing to here. And then you just do the normal steps that you do to remove your things. And now, since the background is gone, you can move it to wherever you want. So let's move it here. So now we're gonna duplicate this twice. Duplicate. And now we're gonna move them one by one under each other. And so what you want to do is that for the first clone, you're gonna put a keyframe, this little diamond thing here. And then to make it like a quick clone, you put another keyframe here, and then you move it to the sides, and then that's one clone. And then you move it back. You add another keyframe, and then you move it back to the original position. And then for the one down here. And so if you wanted to at the same time, you can put it at you can do the same thing, but if you want it to be one by one, then you wait a tiny second for this to end. Right here, you would add another keyframe. You would add another keyframe here. You would move it to the side. Sometimes it would do this, so if that happens, just duplicate. Just move this down here, and move the top one down on the bottom, and then you duplicate this one. And then you just move it back to the top, and then it should work. Yeah, and then you should just be able to move it like that. Let's put it back up on the top just because we want it to be as accurate and as more comfortable for us. Let's not do that. So for here, it should be right here. Right there. Right here. There we go. Now, it's not really perfect, but it doesn't matter. In my opinion, it really doesn't, because you can still see the border kind of, but in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. Since it's down here, you can just move it back up to make it equal, and you could just put it back here, and then that's it. That's one clone. And then you repeat the process. Here, you add a keyframe there. You add another keyframe here. You move it to the side here. And then you put another keyframe towards the end, and then you put it back. And this is what it should look like. If you want to add effects, you could. If you want, you could. So what you're supposed to do is that you're going to go to the first clone. you could go to effects, video effects. Outline, because in my opinion it just does not look nice. So what I do is I feel like it was like it's supposed to be something like what's it called? Let's find it. Actually, no, it's not even in here. You gotta wait. Ooh. Okay, let's remove this neon effect. Let's go to body effect. There we go. And then you're supposed to go to stroke. And I put the color and glow. Whoop. I put the color and glow at the same time. Both at 100, so it should look something like that. And then you repeat, and then you do the same thing for the second clone. You go to stroke. Color is 100 and glow is 100. So it should look. So now the finished product should look like this. If you want to like stretch out the clones more, you could go to the second keyframe and then just like move it out. Same thing here. You can like move out the background. So not background, but like the clone. So it should look like this. And that's it.